Malapit na ako nito magutom dahil 6 o'clock na ngayon pala ako magsisimula. Sabi ko magbe-beauty content ako dahil ang hirap ng try-on. Ganun din. I can't win. This is Charlotte, your magically recovering shopaholic, in today's video about local and drugstore dupes to high-end products. By high-end, I mean just more expensive than local and drugstore because I don't really have a lot of high-end makeup. So my standard of high-end will also include Morphe products. What? It's already beyond 1,000. My ceiling is 300 pesos. To all of my F bombshells, welcome back. And to all of you who are new on this channel, why, welcome to my house. And I hope you consider subscribing because I personally love finding inexpensive versions. So if you share that passion and thrill, we belong together. Press that. Go. So here are the products on my face. Half of my face is the inexpensive side and the other side is the more expensive one. Can you please take a guess? Go and comment down below which side you think is the inexpensive side and which you think is the expensive side. So this is the left side and this is the right side. Which one? The winner of this competition will get 1 million pesos! And the loser of this competition will pay the 1 million pesos. The first dupe that I am going to show you today is a dupe for the MAC Studio Fix Powder. And this costs 1,900 pesos here in the Philippines. And I've just loved this for more than a decade because it gives you full coverage and it looks so beautiful even more as the day progresses. And when your natural oils mix with this, it just looks so flawless. I have a lot of skin imperfections. I know it doesn't show. Thank you, camera lens. Thank you to my lights. But this has the ability to cover up those imperfections by itself without the help of a liquid foundation. I haven't found an exact dupe, but I came close with this FS2-way cake. So this FS2-way cake, see, I've already hit pan because this is my stage essential. I can't live without this. I love it so much and here's the proof of my love. I have backups ready and waiting. And even the backup has hit pan. And the refills are 350 pesos. The difference that I notice is the softness when you touch the tube. And the way it wears out throughout the day. We are moving on to eyebrows. So the next dupe is for this Precisely My Brow Pencil from Benefit for 1,660 pesos. And this is in the shade 3. Now, I don't buy 1,660 pesos worth for eyebrows. A pencil for 1,660. I bought it in a bundle. So I can psychologically trick myself into thinking, naisahan ko sila. Ang mura. So the dupe that I found in shape is this Vice Gandal Micro Brow. And this is for 195 pesos. Now, I got the shade soft brown. The shade difference is very small. I just feel like the Vice Gandal has a little bit more warm tones than this one, which tends to be a little bit more cool. The similarity really is in the fine point of these two pencils. They both have spoolies in the end, so the only difference really is the aesthetic of this one. This futuristic / magic wand / rocket ship. Now, I have to get that. The difference is barely noticeable. It does not matter to me. We are moving on to eyeshadow, and the eyeshadow palette that we are going to pirate is this Jaclyn Hill Volume 2 eyeshadow palette by Morphe for $39, which converts approximately to 1,990 pesos. So let's say 2,000 pesos. I am a big fan of Jaclyn Hill and her products. I know it's such an unpopular opinion. So anyway, we're not talking about the influencer. We're gonna talk about the product. I have been a big fan of her original Jaclyn Hill palette. I love colorful eyeshadow looks. If you haven't seen me yet with my colorful eyeshadow looks, please don't forget to follow me on Instagram at Eyebrow Bombshell. The color scheme reminds me of a sunset eye any day because of the yellow, because of the oranges, because of the purples and reds. And now let's get very literal with our dupe. This is the Sunset Dream eyeshadow palette by Detail Makeover for 599 pesos. It also has the yellows, the oranges, the purples, of course, in much smaller denominations. In much smaller quantity. You can definitely achieve a sunset eye look with this Sunset Dream. Dapat, of course, you can achieve a sunset eye look with this Sunset Dream eyeshadow palette. Otherwise, para kang piniloso po ng brand. And as you can see here in this makeup demonstration, I was able to replicate the shades from Jaclyn Hill. Now, what are their differences? There is a difference in the softness of the shimmer shade. And the winner for the shimmer shades is the Sunset Dream eyeshadow palette. I feel like I duplicated the look from Jaclyn Hill Volume 2 perfectly with the Sunset Dream eyeshadow palette. By the way, flex ko lang the authenticity of this experiment. I used 2 different eyeshadow sets for the 2 eyeshadows so that there are no mixing. We are moving on to more eyeshadows, and this time we are adding a little bit of sparkle. This is the Stila Glitter and Glow eyeshadows. Stila Glitter and Glow shadows also have a cult following for a good reason. These are glitter eyeshadows that don't crust. They are very vibrant. They're very shiny, which is why I ignored the price for years. This one, the big size is $24, and the mini size, this is how it is in comparison. These dry out so fast, even if I keep them in their box. I found a dupe from Careline, and this is the Blythe Starlight Eyes in the shade called Lynx. And this is for 195 pesos compared to the $24 of 1,222 pesos. So this is the Stila Glitter and Glow compared to the Careline Blythe Lynx. Look at how they both shine, even if they are of different shades. This was such a winner find. I'm gonna be purchasing some more of these Blythe Careline, and maybe I will be researching who Blythe is already. Another dupe for the Stila Glitter and Glow is this Flare Glitter Eyeshadow for 59 pesos. These are such amazing dupes as well. Look at that. And I've used this as glitter eyeliners and they work perfectly well. Now, I also have a Stila Silver version. This is Diamond Dust. So this is Stila Diamond Dust, and this is the Flare for 59 pesos. The Stila Diamond Dust just has some more rainbow particles, and this one is straight up silver. Here is a close-up of the Stila Diamond Dust, and here is the Flare, and this is the Careline Blythe versus the Stila Enchantress. We are done with eyeshadow products and glitters. We are moving on back to the face, and this next one is one of my personal favorite blushes of all time. This is the MAC Melba, and this is once again a cult classic.
MAC Melba. This again is such a popular blush. If you do not own this, you definitely should.
I loved it so much that I purchased a backup already because this has already hit pan. MAC Melba is just the perfect peachy pink shade. It is just so fresh, and I use this for my bridal transformations all the time. And lo and behold, this dupe, this is the Shawil Sweetheart Blusher in shade number 3. I mean, how gorgeous is this packaging? How sweet! It definitely makes me think of weddings as well. Here's a close-up, by the way. This is MAC Melba, and this is Shawil number 3. And really, the difference is very indistinct, especially if it's already on the cheeks. I'm pretty sure that it was the company's intention to dupe the MAC Melba because it is such a classic. So, thank you very much, Shawil. After MAC Melba, we are now duping Ofra's Glazed Donut, which was made popular by Nikki Tutorials.
For the glow, I'm going to be dipping into my new Glazed Donut. Yes, I know you've seen me apply this highlighter a million times, but when does highlighter ever get old?
Ofra is very popular with their highlighters because they're very vibrant and they're very soft. And they cost 1,395 pesos, which if you think about it, does not seem much, especially since this will last you until 2080. Because you're actually highlighting very tiny surfaces, so it lasts so long. But we can even go lower. Let's go deep down to the bottom of my cheap soul. And this is Careline's Eye Candy for 135 pesos. Here they are side by side. Careline Eye Candy is just a little bit whiter than the Ofra Glazed Donut. This is more stark white. This will be best for all of you pale girls. And so here is Ofra Glazed Donut, and this is Careline Eye Candy. And here is the Ofra side. Bang! And this is the Eye Candy side. Also bang. Even more bang. So as you can see, these highlighters are very intense. So there you go, another winner of a dupe in my opinion, this Careline Eye Candy. We are now moving on to my favorite part. I have lipstick dupes for the 3CE lipsticks. These 3CE lipsticks are a popular Korean brand, and you can buy them from the Caris app. I will link it down below, and these cost 870 pesos each. We're gonna start off with Mirror Like, and let me just tell you, the formula of 3CE lipsticks is like nothing I've seen before. It is a matte lipstick and yet it dries down something like rubbery. I know it sounds negative, like a rubbery lipstick, but actually it's a positive. It stays put. And the dupe that I found is Wet n Wild 902C Bare It All. And this is much creamier than the 3CE, but the shade is quite similar in my opinion. The 3CE mirror-like is just a little bit more pink than Bare It All, which tends to be a little bit more nude. But if you put them together, I don't think you can detect the slightest difference. So there you go, our first lipstick dupe. We are moving on to another 3CE lipstick. And this is actually what I am wearing right now. This lipstick is called Rose, R-O-W-S. And this is what it looks like on my hand. It's a very orangey nude. The shades are trendy, the shades are unique, but not unique enough for me not to dupe it because I found one. And this is the BYS Luxe Lips Ultra Matte Lipstick in the shade Sweet Dreams. Here they are side by side. Here you go, up close and personal. This is the 3CE and this is the BYS. This is the combination that I am wearing on my lips right now and you can hardly detect the differences between the two. So there you go, another dupe for the 3CE lipstick called Rose. You're welcome. Down to the last product and this is the MAC Real Sexy Lipstick. And this is a very vibrant peach and almost orange peach. And I really love orangey, peachy shades because like I always say, they are very Korean-esque. And right now, I have Chloe vid, so everything I see and everything I appreciate is related to Korea. And the first dupe that I'm gonna show you is another Wet n Wild lipstick. This is in the shade called Just Peachy 903C. And I think Wet n Wild, the company takes its cues from MAC. Here they are side by side. This is the MAC Real Sexy and this is Just Peachy from Wet n Wild. The MAC lipstick is just a little brighter than the Just Peachy version. Here you go, side by side. I don't think you can detect the difference either. And I didn't just find one dupe for this Real Sexy. Oh no, I found another one. This lip cake from Skin Potions in the shade called Custard Cream. This one is definitely more matte than the two. The lip cake is definitely a matte formula and it has a little bit of tugging. This is 399 pesos. Look at this! I have given birth to triplets. They all look the same. Skin Potions Custard Cream, MAC Real Sexy, Wet n Wild Just Peachy. There you have it, everybody. I hope you enjoyed my discoveries. I hope you found it helpful. That was a lot of research, many days of swatching. Ubus na ang tissues ko. Please let me know in the comment section down below your discoveries. I would love to try them. The hunt is never over. And I want my comment section down below to be a resource for other people looking for dupes for these high-end makeup products. Let's all help each other out. And before we end this episode, I would like to do a little shout out to my F bombshells. Let's do a shout out every video now from here onwards. So to all of you who don't have a shout out, it means that those videos have been recorded before April 1st. So this shout out is for Saizel Shibano, and she is an 18-year-old Japanese-Filipina YouTuber who makes food, makeup hauls, and lifestyle videos. Let's all go support her, give her a visit. I will definitely do that as well. As to all of you audience members out there, I would also like to appeal to your patience to watch the ads and not to skip them, just so that the YouTuber has some form of financial reward. These YouTubers, and I can definitely speak for all of us, work so hard to produce content. It's hours and days of backbreaking preparation, organization, try-on, script writing, editing, cross-promoting, replying to comments, making descriptions. It is just seriously labor intensive. And I say that from someone who has a high tolerance for work. I'm okay with working hard, and yet I consider making YouTube videos really hard. I know it sounds so serious and so cliche, but in these times that we feel so helpless, let us all help somebody else so that we will feel helpful, not helpless. Helpful. Thank you everybody for watching, and I'll see you on the next video. Bye! If you're new on this channel, hello and welcome, and to my welcome, bombshells back. And to all of you, my welcome, bombshells back. I've tried a lot of other local brands in the market, but so far this has the nice cover. The only skipping from one thought to another. Can you get focused, Carlota? Can you focus? You were talking about coverage, price. Ayan. This transforms into a liquid creamy texture as the day wears off. wears in. And now it's time to reveal which side is which, but so if you take it away from me, ganon talaga. If you take it away, ka OA.